am here today to do another book haul, and let me just say right now that it's actually going to be 2 book hauls because I've accumulated more books over the past month or so, and it's just too many books to put into one book haul, so I'm going to do part 1 of this humongous book haul, and then I will do another part 2. So most of these books I got at the thrift store, and then some of them I ordered online, and then I only bought one of them in the store. So yeah, that doesn't make it okay. So I'm not going to have enough time to go into detail about these books, so I'm just going to kind of show you what I got. And if you happen to have read any of these books, please leave down below in the comments what you thought of them. I'm going to let you know if I've heard of them or if I'm excited for them or whatever. Some of them I haven't even heard of, like the first one I'm going to show you. But yeah, just let me know what you think. I mean, whatevs. I don't know. The first book that I picked up was The Mockingbirds by Daisy Whitney, and I have absolutely no idea what this book is about, but I looked it up on Goodreads and it had like a 3.7-ish, so I was like, that sounds pretty good, and it looks, I don't know, it looks good. Don't know what it's about, but that's the first one. Next up is The Heart of the Matter by Emily Giffin. I've only ever read one of her books, and that was Something Borrowed? Yeah, Something Borrowed is the only book I've read of hers, but I've heard that this one's really good, so this one was recommended to me, so I thought I'd pick it up. I got this one at the thrift store for like $1.99 or something, and hardcover. Who's there? The next 2 books I picked up are from the same author, and that is Gregory Maguire, and they are Wicked and Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister. So these are fairy tale retellings, but from the perspective of the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz, and this is from the perspective of the ugly stepsisters from Cinderella. So it's like kind of their view on the whole story and their side of the story. So I thought that that would be kind of, you know, interesting to read, and they're only a couple bucks, so why not? Yeah. The next book I grabbed was The Bro Code by Barney Stinson with Matt Kahn. So for anybody who watches How I Met Your Mother, you will know exactly what this is. And I absolutely love Barney Stinson, so I saw it and I just kind of had to have it. I think it was like maybe $1, so why not? Next book I grabbed was Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. I've heard really good things about this book. I don't really know what it's about, but I just know that it's supposed to be really good. Couple bucks, why not? The next 2 books that I grabbed were also by the same author, and they're in the same series. And the first one is Ink Heart by Cornella Funk, and the second one I got was Ink Spell. I've actually never read these books. I've never seen the movie either because I heard the movie was absolutely horrendous, so I figured I'd give the books a go because they're supposed to be really good. Yeah, I think that they're just like fantasy type books. Yeah. The next 2 books I grabbed are from the same series as well, and that is the Vampire Diaries series. And the first one I got was The Awakening and the Struggle, and the second one was The Fury and the Dark Reunion. I kept seeing these every time I went to the thrift store, and you know, I kept like putting it off getting them, but I really like the show, or at least I've only watched like the first season of the show, so I figured that the books might be good too. I have a problem, I had to get them. Next 3 books I got were by the same author as well, and they are, I believe this is a complete series, a trilogy, and they are by Libba Bray, and that is A Great and Terrible Beauty, Rebel Angels, and The Sweet Far Thing. So they are all part of the Gemma Doyle, is it Gemma? Gemma Doyle trilogy, so I saw all 3 of these books at the thrift shop, and I figured, why not? I've actually never read anything by Libba Bray, so I've heard really good things about her writing, and I'm really excited because I think that this looks like a pretty darn good series. Covers are pretty. Oh, there's so many more. Nah. I'll just do a couple more and then I will cut the video off, like, wow, and then I will go into part 2. The next book I grabbed was What the Dog Saw and Other Adventures by Malcolm Gladwell. And this is the same author who wrote The Tipping Point, which I haven't read, but I heard was really good. I'm pretty sure I grabbed this one because, as I've said before, at the Value Village, it's buy 4 books, get 1 free. So this was my free book. It says dog, and I like dogs. Here's some good logic. So I'm just going to show you 2 more. First one is Living Dead in Dallas by Charlaine Harris, and this is like the Sookie Stackhouse novel. So for anybody who watches True Blood, that's what these books are kind of based off of, or maybe the show is based off the books. Yes, the show is based off the books, obviously. And then the last one I'm going to show you in part 1 of this huge haul is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle? I grabbed it because John Green. I mean, I had to do it, and I don't know, I think that this is going to be something really exciting and cute to read in Christmas time, which is really far away, I realize, but meh. Also, I realized I saved like the better books for the second part of this haul, so sorry about that, but all the more exciting books are coming up in the next one, so stay tuned for part 2 of my huge haul. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe, give a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of all the books that I hauled. If there are any that you're like, oh, I read that book and I loved it, please let me know so I can read that sooner than later. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.
So we kick, push, kick.
You better strap in because this one's going to be a bumpy ride. Hello? Somebody is cooking zoodles in my apartment complex and it's making me really hungry, and now I really want zoodles. There's something on my screen. You're dirty. I've never actually read, that's a lie. Carl. Carl.